town. These hoes ain't low. Can't do nothing for it.
Live like squad life, yeah, we all in here. Not familiar the gang, yeah, that's the movement.
Yo, what's good, YouTube world? It's your boy CardiLuciano, and I just got back from the GameStop Expo. The shit was amazing, great experience. My first ever gaming event. Man, it was crazy. It was ridiculous. But I'm here to talk about some NBA 2K16 because I know y'all fiending and y'all want to know the ins and outs and want to know what is so different about this game, because I seen on Twitter, man, I seen from my own two eyes. Like LD2K told me straight up, like I seen the shit from my own two eyes. A lot of y'all still feel like this is the same game. Y'all don't have a damn clue how different this game is. Literally, it's day and night, that different. But the first thing I want to discuss right now is the shooting. You know, offense is so overpowering in 2K. It's ridiculous. I'm not talking about 2K16. I'm just talking about 2K15 and games like that. You know what I'm saying? Offense was really overpowering to the point you can score 125 in the wreck on someone. Like, there's no defense in that game. This year in 2K, oh yeah, they changed all of that shit. Shooting in this year's 2K, it's gonna take a little skill, for real. You're gonna have to really work for it. And I want to get into a little detail about Stephen Curry. All right, I had Stephen Curry right now. I was on my second game. Yeah, about my second game of 2K. And that's when I started trying out like all the little cheese shit, like, you know, pulling up from 30 and hitting crossovers and then pulling up. I tried all of that shit. It don't work anymore. That shit is out. It's done. One thing you guys do not have to worry about is that shit. Someone crossing you up, going left and right, not even getting tired. Don't even get tired at all, and just pull up from 30 and splash it. That shit is over with. Now it's gonna really have to take, like, you're gonna really have to separate yourself and get some breathing room to get a good shot on someone, because the defense is so godly in 2K this year, and I'm gonna get into that next. But I was running down the court with Curry, and Kyrie Irving was guarding me. Now we all know Kyrie Irving, he's not a really strong defender, but he's pretty decent. And I'm running down the court, and I stopped like damn near in the middle of the Golden State logo, and I just start hitting Kyrie with crossover, and he's just sticking with me. You know what I'm saying? He's just sticking with me, and I started to get a little frustrated because I'm like, damn, like I have no freedom to breathe. Like I have no room to breathe, really. You know what I'm saying? And then just out of nowhere, Curry hits one of his actual Curry moves, gets some separation, and I pull up. It didn't go in, but I actually seen how it worked to get separation. Separation in this game is key, man, on offense. If you can get some space from someone, like legitimate space, I'm not talking about like, no, you crossing up and you just spamming that shit. No, you have to work and actually get space and try to create space and get a shot off on someone. That shit is incredible. For real, because I was getting some space with Curry, man. He got them handles. We all know Curry got some of the best handles in the league. And I'm sitting there and I'm crossing Kyrie up, and then just out of nowhere I rocked him. Boom, got that separation. Now I got it again. It was a mid-range. It wasn't even a three-pointer, but it was a mid-range. And Kyrie, he's sitting there guarding me. I was playing off the ball. I'm running around with Curry. And by the way, the ball movement, playing off the ball, whew, is the shit in this year's 2K. But I'm running through screens, right? Like people setting screens for me, Draymond Green. I'm running through the screens and all that stuff, like trying to get away from Kyrie Irving. And I get to the corner, and he got his hands out like ball, like he's about to really pull up for a J. And Klay Thompson gets me the ball. I pump fake Kyrie. He didn't bite on it. So I started hitting him with a couple little dribbles, you know what I'm saying, a little crossover. and then bam, I hit a nasty ass step back on Kyrie, pulled up, splashed it right in his face. Like the separation was so dope. Like it's so Stephen Curry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Curry hit that step back J? It's just so fast. You can't do nothing about it. They have that in this year's 2K. Like Curry he's gonna be a damn cheat code online once people figure out how to use him. His jump shot is a little tricky, to be honest. Like it's so quick. Like it's his actual jump shot. You know what I'm saying? It's the real deal. But it take a little time to get used to because it's so quick, like his real jump shot, you know what I'm saying, in real life. So Curry jump shot is amazing once you get it down packed, like for real. But all of that running up, doing all these crossovers, and then just pulling up in somebody's face, that shit is over with. Throw it out the window. And I'm also get into the online cheesers too. Like I'm gonna do a part 2 breakdown, and I'm gonna talk about like the layups and the floaters and a couple other things. You know, I want you guys to, you know, question me, send me questions and all of that stuff, and ask me in the comments. But man, dude, y'all don't understand how different this game is. This game is literally day and night. Like I couldn't believe how different this game was when I started playing it. Like when I got into like my 4th or 5th game, the shit just started feeling better and better and better and better. It was like I just it was a demo, 1 minute quarters, and we just figuring out so much in these 1 minute quarters. You know what I'm saying? These 1 minute quarters, from the crowd reactions, you know what I'm saying, the intensity and all of that stuff. Like if you Curry, you come down, you hit a big shot, you know what I'm saying, you hit a nice little shot on Kyrie or LeBron, the crowd gonna ooh, like, you know what I'm saying. But if LeBron come back and do some amazing shit, they're gonna get quiet, like you know, they're gonna shut down. Like LeBron, like, shut that ass up, like, you know what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. And you know, 2K, man, this year with the shooting, I feel like they focused a lot on playing off the ball. When you play off the ball now, man, it's legit. Like when you cut around corners and all that stuff, you fighting over screens, chasing people, all of that stuff, man, it's legit. Like Klay Thompson, he is tough to guard because he's on the move 24/7. Like Klay Thompson, he never really sits still. And I feel like whoever played the Golden State Warriors online, you're gonna have some trouble because Curry and Klay, they're always on the move, and they cut corners so fast. Like they cut them so clean and get ready to catch that ball. Like it's gonna be tough to guard, but it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really play some good defense and stay on them. You know what I'm saying? Because I was keeping up with Klay Thompson, but he jayed my ass a few times. That's the computer. You know what I'm saying? He jayed my ass because he got a little breathing room on me. But you know, I'm gonna get into the shooting a little bit more in my breakdown too. But I want to talk about the defense right now. Defense in this year's 2K, I swear, they made it their #1 priority. Top list, #1 on their list. It seemed like they was like, okay, all right, they gathered like a room of like 30 people and just asked everyone, okay, what's the first thing y'all want to work on? And it was like, I'm pretty sure everybody was in that room was like defense, because they made that much improvement on the defensive end in this game. 2K, the days of 2K being an overpowered offensive game is over. That shit is done. The game literally feels balanced now. It feels like a real balance. Like, yeah, you can get some good offensive buckets, you know what I'm saying, on anyone, but you can also get great defensive stops on anyone. In 2K15, you couldn't do none of that shit, because even if you did reach in, play them close defensively, they can still pull up from 30 on your ass and hit the shot. So it didn't matter. In this year's 2K, hang it up. That shit is done. If you playing good defense, if you're a really good one-on-one defender, like, you're gonna be the shit in this 2K, for real. Like, you're quick on your toes, you fast on your feet, all of that, man, you're gonna be dope, for real. And I was actually controlling LeBron, and I switched off on Stephen Curry, and I just wanted to see how that matchup would work. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, Curry got to putting on his little dribbles. You know what I'm saying? You know how Curry try to create space. He got to putting on his little dribbles and all of that. LeBron got up in his grill. Like, you know, like LeBron is a great defender. Like, you got to give credit when credit is due. Yeah, LeBron gets burnt sometimes, but he's a great one-on-one defender. Seriously. And I got up in Stephen Curry's grill, and he got some separation on me. Like, he hit a little nice crossover. It was like a behind the back, kind of like step back. And I was right there with him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to pull up for the J. I didn't even jump to contest his shot. I just stuck my hand on right in his face to the point like it'll throw his shot off, and the shit works. If you really get close up on someone, and if you just put your hand up in their face, you just stay with them like that, you play consistently like that, it's gonna affect their shot. The days of just launching on people with a hand in their face, that shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad. I'm so glad, because I got tired of that in 2K15. Everybody pulling up from 30. No. That shit, no. That's not what's up. Foot planting. Foot planting is so amazing in this year's 2K, man. It's ridiculous. And one thing I peeped when I was playing with the Cavaliers, and I had Kyrie Irving. You know, I was controlling Kyrie Irving. His foot planting, when it comes to crossovers, just the whole nine, but just like when it comes to crossovers and kind of like blowing past people, and his pull-up J, man, it's crazy. For real. Like I said, defense in this game is key, man, but you can get some nice offensive buckets too, man, if you know what you're doing. But the defense, man, the foot planting, you literally can stay with anyone. For real. Like, you can stay with anyone on the court if you know what you're doing. Now, you can get burnt, you know what I'm saying, but it won't happen all the time. 2K is really making you work this year on the offensive end and on the defensive end. So you guys really don't have a lot to worry about, you know, big guys trying to overpower you and blow past you like point guards, like they Russell Westbrook or Derrick Rose or some shit. That shit not happening. Oh, and another thing LD told us straight up, face to face, came out of his mouth. No more 7-footers. It's a cap on that shit now. So you cannot make a 7-foot small forward. Thank you, Jesus, bro. Thank you, Lord. None of you small forwards are gonna be on 2K. I'm telling you, all of you motherfuckers gotta reinvent your game. All of you. Straight up, because the days of making a big man and he plays like a point guard is out the door. Now, they did focus on the big man this year in 2K. They have a shitload of post moves, and if you get our matchup wise, you know what I'm saying, if Curry gets caught guarding LeBron and LeBron backs him down, LeBron has the size advantage, he has the height advantage, all of that shit over him. So he's going to score on Curry. He's going to back him down. Like, that shit really matters in this year's 2K. He's going to back him down. He's going to score on him. And it's just amazing. Seriously, it's really amazing. Like, I sat there for a couple hours, like me, LD, and a couple people I had met, while we just all sitting there chilling. And we just talking to LD like we've known him for 10 years. Like, LD just sitting there chilling with us, just talking with us for some hours. And we even went back into the instant replay. Like, we'll all be playing, right? And LD be like, okay, pause the game, go into instant replay, I'm about to show you this and show you that. Like, he pointed out every little detail, from the way you catch the ball, the way you move with the ball, the way you play off ball, the way you pull up for jump shots, the way you create space. Like, he broke it down. You know what I'm saying? But it was so crazy, because he took this one play, Stephen Curry did, and I'm gonna get into this breakdown. I'm gonna get into this in the second video, because I know you guys have a lot of questions and it's a lot of stuff to talk about. But he took this little instant replay of Stephen Curry. He got really good separation on J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith crossed over on him, and he started guarding him. and he torched J.R. Smith ass, drove to the hole. And the floaters in this year's 2K, whoo, my God. Floaters are off the chain. I can tell you right now, personally, those are going to be some of that's going to be the most overused shit in 2K probably. Like when it comes to the floaters, because they're so nasty. But the great thing is you won't make them every single time. Like if somebody give you a nice bump, a nice little shove, you will miss that shit. That shit will not go in. But if you free to the hole, you got a nice, you know what I'm saying, nice opening to the hole, and you driving with someone like Curry or Kyrie Irving, and they do a floater, hang it up. It's over. That shit gonna go in. You can miss sometimes though, but Curry, he's really, really good at that. So I don't think he'll miss all the time. Couple other things I want to touch on defensively, you know, post defense, you know what I'm saying, post defense and fighting through screens and all of that stuff. Post defense, if LeBron is backing down, let's say Maurice Bates or just someone big, you know what I'm saying, on the Warriors or something, or just someone big period that's bigger than him, it's not, LeBron will score on them, but it will be tougher. You know what I'm saying? Like Maurice will really make LeBron work in the post, because Maurice Bates is pretty strong. He's bigger than LeBron, so he, you know, he's pretty strong. I think he's like probably like an inch or two bigger than, I think he's about an inch or two taller than LeBron, and I think he got a few muscles on him too. I think he got a few pounds on him, but he will really make you work in the post. You know what I'm saying? LeBron being a freakish athlete, well, he'll score on him, like probably spin off of him and hurry up and drive to the basket. But he will really make LeBron work because of how strong he is. And LeBron, it won't be that easy. Now, if he, like I said, if he do that shit to someone little, then it's a wrap. Like he's gonna score on them because they're little. You know what I'm saying? He overpowered them. But when you fight through screens and all that stuff, man, when you try to fight through screens and you chasing people, man, on defense, man, when you get hit by them screens, they hurt. But the great thing is you can bounce back pretty fast. Like the computer, man, y'all don't understand. The computer in this year's 2K, man, they play godly ass defense. They really do. They really play godly defense, because I had Klay Thompson, and I'm sitting there, I'm dribbling. You know what I'm saying? I called Draymond up for a screen. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to do no pick and roll, nothing. I just wanted to set a screen to try to, you know, separate myself. And I think J.R. Smith was guarding me, or Kyrie Irving, one of them. It was one of the two guarding me. And they stay with you, man. They really do. They really stay with you on defense. Like, I know Kyrie Irving is not a strong defender, but Kyrie uses his quickness to get over screens and all that. Kyrie is fast as hell. So like when you try to put a screen on him and you try to cross him up and go the other way, he's gonna be right there with you. And if he can't make it, their defense is gonna collapse on you. Like they're gonna be waiting on you, like, haha, hey motherfucker, how you doing? Like they're gonna be waiting on you right then and there. So like the defense in this year's 2K, man, is incredible. Seriously, like they really make you work. Like at the end of the day, man, just know this: all that left right shit, that shit is done. Don't even, like, this is not 2K15, man, at all, in no comparison. All that left right and pulling up, I'm telling you, to all the cheesers in 2K, hang it up. That shit is over with. Drop the bomb, boom, that shit is done. Straight up, like them days are over with. And you know, LD, he told us that, you know, it's a lot of info dropping on Pro-Am. Like he said, the shit we seen now in that Pro-Am video, that's not even half of it. It's still a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about with the Pro-Am and MyCAREER. He's telling us how crazy MyCAREER is gonna be, because of course he couldn't get into detail. But this video is long as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's basically about the shooting and defense and all of that. But in my part 2, I want y'all to send me, you know what I'm saying, questions and all of that stuff in the comments. I want y'all guys to ask me, you know what I'm saying, about the game, and You know, I'm gonna jot a lot of that stuff down and I'm gonna answer those for you. You know, I already answered a lot of questions today on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to LD retweeting my tweet and following me and everybody blowing me up. But yeah, send those comments, man, and ask me questions, and I'll gladly respond to them and a breakdown too, because the layups, the dunks, whoo, they cold, man. But like I said, these breakdown videos are kind of long, and I don't want to do like no 40-minute vid because there's so much stuff to talk about. So like, comment, rate, subscribe, man, and get ready for some dope future content. Oh, and another thing, I'm gonna also talk about in my breakdown part 2 about the instant replay and how they revamped that. Whoo, y'all gonna love the instant replay now. Well, that shit is nice. But I'm up out of here. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Squat.
Money with the